Imagine waking up in 2026 and seeing one country everywhere, on your feed, in travel vlogs, in business news, even in tech conversations. That country is Malaysia. But here's the real question: why Malaysia? What suddenly made the world stop and pay attention? Because this isn't just hype. Something real is happening. Think about this: a country that quietly built its identity over years is now becoming one of the most talked about places globally. And not for just one reason. Multiple powerful reasons hitting at the same time. Let me ask you something: when was the last time you heard people from different countries all agree on one place being worth visiting, investing in, and even moving to? That's exactly what's happening with Malaysia right now. First, let's talk about lifestyle. Malaysia has somehow cracked a code that many countries are still struggling with. Modern cities, but not chaotic. Affordable living, but still high quality. You've got skyscrapers, clean streets, fast internet, and then just a short drive away, you're surrounded by nature, beaches, and rainforests. Sounds unreal, right? But that's exactly what's pulling people in. And here's the twist: while other countries are becoming more expensive in 2026, Malaysia is still offering a lifestyle that feels premium without draining your wallet. Digital nomads, freelancers, even remote workers are quietly choosing Malaysia over places that used to dominate this space. Now think about this: if you could live in a place where your money goes further, your environment is peaceful, and your opportunities are growing, would you ignore it? Exactly. But that's just one piece of the story. Another reason Malaysia is trending is its cultural power. This country is like a living example of harmony: Malay, Chinese, Indian, and many other communities living together, sharing traditions, food, and celebrations. And let's be honest, food alone could make Malaysia trend. From street food to high-end dining, Malaysia has turned its food culture into a global attraction. People aren't just visiting. They're making entire content channels just to explore Malaysian food. Here's a quick question: what if one country could give you the taste of multiple cultures in one place? That's Malaysia. And in 2026, this diversity isn't just appreciated, it's admired. Now let's shift gears, because this is where things get even more interesting. Malaysia is becoming a serious player in the global economy. You might be thinking, really? Malaysia? Yes. Tech companies are expanding there. Startups are rising. The government is pushing digital transformation, and investors are paying attention. Malaysia is positioning itself as a smart alternative to traditional business hubs. And here's the surprising part: while some big economies are slowing down, Malaysia is quietly building momentum. So let me ask you, would you rather go where everyone already is, or where the future is being built? That question alone explains a lot about why Malaysia is trending. But wait, there's more. Tourism in Malaysia has completely leveled up. It's not just about visiting places anymore, it's about experiences. You've got islands that look like postcards, cities that feel alive at night, and cultural festivals that make you feel part of something bigger. And in 2026, social media has amplified this like never before. One viral video, one breathtaking view, one honest travel story, and suddenly millions of people are curious. Have you noticed how travel trends now spread faster than ever? Malaysia has mastered that wave. But here's a deeper reason most people don't talk about. Malaysia feels welcoming. Not just for tourists, but for students, workers, families. People don't just visit and leave, they consider staying. That emotional connection is something many countries struggle to create. Let me ask you this: have you ever been to a place that made you feel like you belong, even if you're new? That feeling. Malaysia is giving that to people in 2026. And that's powerful. Now combine everything: affordable lifestyle, cultural richness, economic growth, tourism appeal, and a welcoming environment. It's like multiple trends merging into one. That's not coincidence. That's momentum. And once a country gets that kind of global attention, it creates a cycle. More people talk about it, more people visit, more people invest, and the trend keeps growing. So the next time you see Malaysia trending, don't just scroll past it. Ask yourself, what are they doing right that others aren't? Because clearly, they're doing something very right. And here's something I want you to think about: do you think Malaysia is just trending for now, Or is it actually becoming one of the most important countries to watch in the future? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this conversation is just getting started. And if this made you see Malaysia differently, share it with someone who still hasn't noticed what's happening. Because by the time everyone realizes it, Malaysia might already be ahead.